What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna give you guys the best units you should be using in this new 0.5 update in Universal Tower Defense. If you guys do enjoy or you find this helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe. Also, join my Discord server, which I will link in the description. I'm trying to grow an active community and start doing giveaways for you guys. So if you join that would be greatly appreciated. But let's get into the rest of the video. Alright, so the first unit is probably going to be no surprise to anybody, but it's Ruler Jinwoo. He's honestly the best unit in the entire game. He's hybrid, he's got good damage, and especially on Ruler with that 200% damage buff. If you don't have Ruler on Jinwoo, he's honestly like horrible. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like I've tried using him without Ruler. It works, but it's not good. Like it's honestly just horrible. For relics, I have full damage on the Master Ninja coat and Master Ninja pants. And then for the eye patch, it's just a buff potency, but it does have 4% damage. That's the only reason I took it. I have not been good at grinding the hats or accessories, so I'm going to try and get those later. And for my stats, I have A, S, S, S. Try to get somewhere at least A or S on damage. And then put all of your stat points into damage. Yeah, that's about it. Etherealization, you can still do pretty much everything without the etherealization. I mean, I don't think the game expects you to get 6 Sung Jinwoos. It's already hard to get even 1. Alright, moving on to Kenpachi, and also I'm going to show you guys how this deck works later on in the new raid area, so make sure you stay for that. But next up is Kenpachi. He is going to be a great DPS unit, like a backup DPS unit. Again, I would recommend putting all your points into damage and at least getting A or S on your damage buff thing. Also, I forgot to mention Jinwoo and Kenpachi. Definitely have them evolve too because it just makes it a little bit better. I have my Kenpachi E5, but he's not too hard of a unit to get. I can go ahead and check his summon thing. It's pretty easy to get. It is a 0.0166, so pretty much like the other ones, but I've been getting him pretty easy. But yeah, so put all your stat points into damage, and then relics. For most of these, you're going to want to do full damage relics. And so for me, I have the Berserk Shinigami uniform. Make sure you do the top and bottom are from the same set. That'll just give you that extra buff because, let me check what it is. Full set perks 2 of 2 active. You get 5+ damage and 15% armor damage. The reason you're going to want Kenpachi though, not just because he's a good backup unit, but for that armor piercing, he's really good for getting through armor, especially for these new raids. And also he's really good to solo Ragna with. Now, next, moving on, sadly, we're going to have to get rid of Ace. He is not good anymore. He honestly sucks. They nerfed Astral, and along with it goes Ace, because that was pretty much the only reason he was good. But we're going to put on Tirabel. This one, I don't have my Tirabel, like, good at all. I haven't, been using her a lot. I've been soloing it with Jinwoo and Kenpachi, so if you have these two Ruler, you can pretty much just solo anything with it. But Tirabel for backup is going to be your next best option. She is a hill. She has 3 place units. She's basically the new and improved Ace ever since he got nerfed to the ground. And trust me, I've tried Ace. It's very sad. He sucks now, but currently I just have 2 damage buffs on her. I would recommend putting some in cooldown, but most of it in damage. But once I get her maybe E6 and get like the right trait on her, I might make a guide on her. But for your 3rd unit, use Tirabel. Next, we're going to go to this one. And actually, your next unit, I was going to say, you can replace for pretty much anything. This is if you don't have Ruler on your Sung Jinwoo. It's going to be really nice to have maybe a Admiral. I think I deleted mine. Or a Nejo for that, to slow him down. But I do recommend having a Dragon Guy. He's probably the best slow down unit because he uses ice to freeze them for a second. If you want to, you can use Lelouch. I do not recommend it though because he does no damage. And for these new raids, you're going to want as much damage as you can get. So I do recommend using Dragon Guy. Obviously for Dragon Guy, you're going to want Ruler, but I haven't really done anything with my Ragna. But yeah, the next one you're going to want is Ragna. And then the next are obviously Fast Cart. And then a Virtual Idol just for that buff. Ooh, witchcraft right there. But I'm going to go into Act 5 Raid, which is the one you guys are going to want to be farming. And I'm going to show you guys how easy it is. Oh my god. How easy it is. All right, and also, before we start this, guys, I didn't see this, but you can use, what is it? Auto skip cutscene. Turn that on. The cutscene in here is really annoying. As you can see, it just auto skips it for me. It moves your camera angle, which I don't like. I think they did that so people can't macro, but it'll be like this or something, just a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and place down our Jinwoo first. And then this is what I like to do. Just do this. And so you have your Sung Jinwoo right here. Kenpachi for extra damage. And then Miku is giving them the buff. And then later on, if you want to, you can place your heal unit or tier bell, maybe 2 or 3 around this area. But I'm not going to do that because I don't need them with what I have. So if you guys just have the ruler Jinwoo and the ruler Kenpachi, you can pretty much just solo anything in this new update. But the first thing we want to do is get our Jinwoo to this 4th slot, because this is what gets him, this is what makes him hybrid, and he can knock out the flying units too. And then from there on, it's just pretty easy. You're going to just want to upgrade things. Usually, for the sake of money and upgrading other units, I don't usually upgrade my idol past upgrade 2. I feel like I've always done it. Does it really give you an extra buff? I feel like it hasn't. But anyways, so usually I just put her to upgrade 2, and it still works pretty good. Also, don't use your Shadow Legion. We're gonna save that for the final Ichigo boss. Yeah, basically, we're just putting everything into here, and then eventually you can upgrade your Kenpachi. I just like to upgrade Jinwoo first because he's pretty expensive. As you guys can see, obviously, this upgrade versus 18k, pretty big price difference. I do recommend at least just getting Berserker or Kenpachi up to this upgrade right here, so that he has the so that he can deal with other units besides the boss. You'll see what I mean, because once you hit wave 15, the boss comes out, but there's still 20 waves for other enemies to come out. So Kenpachi can deal with all those other enemies, get some more money for upgrades, while the boss is still rolling. So we're on this upgrade right now. Honestly, it's the best Kenpachi upgrade. I mean, look at this radius. It is pretty crazy. And then from now on, we're just going to upgrade our Sung Jinwoo until he is finished upgrading. And hopefully, by that time, we'll have Ichigo defeated. Let me know down in the comments if you guys like this update. I think it's amazing. I love it. I like Bleach. I've been watching it for the first time. It's pretty cool. So I'm liking it so far. Let me know how you guys like this update. But yeah. Also, I'm gonna go over new codes at the end. I forgot to do that, but yeah. So you guys can get like trait rules for your Sung Jinwoo maybe. I had to go all the way through Pity to get this Sung Jinwoo on, but as you can see, we're doing pretty good damage to the boss. There's still things going off, so as you can see, Kenpachi is dealing damage to these ones over here. Also, I think, does he go hybrid on this one? I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna try to get that last upgrade on our Sung Jinwoo, but I mean, this is going pretty good. This yellow bar goes by really fast, and then it's just 300k, but the only thing scary about this stage is that Ichigo actually fights back and stuns the units for like 4 seconds, which you might not think is a lot, but when you're trying to defeat a boss, it's kind of a lot. But yeah, we got that done pretty fast. I've basically just been farming this. I did get my Ichigo, so I'm working on using him in like infinite stages to evolve him, but as you can see right there, boom, we got 25 spirit souls, 1.5k gold, and 200 gems. It's kind of like the Ragna stage, but you get these spirit souls, which is amazing. You get a good amount of them, and I'm almost about to get my Grimjaw, so that's cool. Let me know if you guys would want a guide on the spirit souls, how to farm them. I guess I kind of showed you right now, but maybe I'll make another video on it. Okay, so let's go over the codes, because I know those trait rules help me a lot, and they gave out some pretty good codes. They're in the Discord. Don't mind my Discord, it's a lot of messy. Sub announcements, did they have any? I don't think there was any in here. In announcements though, they gave out these codes. So the first one, Perioxide update, exclamation point. If you guys don't know what the Perioxide is, it's like an element. I think Kenpachi has it, and it gives you like a 2% buff. Pretty good. Small gift gives you 10 trait rules. Also, this one gave you 25 trait rules. There's level 15 requirement on a few of these. Make sure you're just like level 30. Update 0.5 gives you 25 trait rules. New Year 26 exclamation point gives you 50 trait rules. That one's pretty good. And then interested in 0.5 exclamation point gives you 25 trait rolls. Give you guys a second to copy those or pause the video. Yeah, that is pretty much all the codes we got. I used that to get my roller Sungjin wheel. I'm finally happy with it, and I can grind the stage so much easier. So I do recommend getting that. But let me know, guys, how you like this update. I'm loving it. But yeah, that's about it that I have for this video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Also join my Discord in the description. I'm gonna do giveaways for you guys. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.